Thank you very much. I want to thank Nexon and PTAC to begin with for hosting this event and allowing us the opportunity to introduce some exciting new technology to you that I think I joined because it was really incredible when I first saw it. So let's just jump in. We have about an hour. We have a lot to cover, and so no better way than to just simply jump in. So today, our discussion is predominantly going to be, a little bit of introduction, the effects of our technology to global impacts, commercial development, operational logistics, and some Q&A. What we really want to show you today is what we have more than on the drawing board is in fact something that can be used, utilized, realized, and is in the process of being commercialized today. So, I want to introduce ME Resource Corporation. We are a publicly traded company. We have developed a world-class team, some of which we'll be speaking today. And we have developed a solution, an innovative solution, to address wasted gas. So, as you see there in the depiction, this is just one of the things that we're trying to prevent and solve for, which is tremendous flaring. How do you turn that flaring into something useful? Make money from it, so on and so forth. Our team, myself, I think that's a brief introduction, but we also have Professor Gregory Patience in the back, who is sort of our CTO and Chief and Scientific Investigator. He's affiliated with Micro Refinery Unit in Montreal, and he runs probably the most advanced lab in the country for catalysis and fluidization vents. It's a fantastic team, which he'll describe a little later. Dr. Michael Raymond, I think for those in the audience, you probably know him. He's a figure here in Alberta, and today he is the Chief Executive of EnergyNet. But beyond that, he is an expert in funding and an expert in public companies, management, governance, and has a footprint from around the world. And John Paul is sitting in the back as well. He'll be taking most of our Q&A and leading that effort. But he's also the president and director of the company and has tremendous experience in venture capital and in publicly listed companies. So this sort of is our team that we have, a senior management team of ME Resources. We also have a tremendous number of partners. ME Resources, of course, ourselves, working in partnership with ABS Electric. ABS Electric really will do our fabrication of our units. So we wanted to reach out to people with tremendous experience and tap the best of the best that we could find. Micro Refinery Unit, who is our advanced research and technology development group, and for next-gen products. So we do have a roadmap. It's not just what we do today, it's things that we're going to do tomorrow as well. Waste stream energy, joint development between ABS Electric and MEC, or ME Resource Corp. And we have created this entity for the commercialization of an MRU unit for deployment and distribution in Canada. So, let's start the conversation. What excites you about natural gas? It's a question I want you to think about. Because where we sit, what we've seen, not just in Canada, but from around the world, excitement's a little bit lame. It's a little bit, a fantastic gas. We're moving towards it. Everyone's going towards it. But really, from a price perspective, it's not doing all that well. And so that's one piece that we try to address. The other piece is, how are you addressing your economic, regulatory, environmental situation, conditions for your current business and business that's going to happen in the future? Things are changing. People are becoming more alert to the regulatory framework that includes the environment. So how do we deal with that? So I think our solution attempts to tackle both or three of those items. We have built a micro refinery unit that can take undervalued gas, and that's gas that's stranded, shut in, wasted, flared, vented, associated gases. Run it through our system and create value products, end products. And these are engineered fuels, electric power, heat, reduce, at the same time reducing GHGs, ammonia, and other end products that customers are asking us, can you do this? And the answer is, in some cases, yes. So what I wanted to put up there was a drawing, at least, or one of the many, many drawings that we have. But essentially, there's a lot of engineering that has already gone into this, and we are not, I would say, a PowerPoint looking for resources and looking for partners. We are much, much beyond that. Our solution is flexible, it is scalable, modular, mobile, integratable, and cost-effective. So let me just run down through these one at a time. Flexible, in the sense the sizing can be flexible, handling everything from 75 MCF to 250 MCF per day of gases. Scalable, same idea. We can populate multiple skids where these units sit together to parallel to get even bigger numbers. Modular and integratable are sort of connected because we already know infrastructure exists out there in the marketplace at wellheads, at sites. How do we connect? We don't have to have you change everything out. We will work with your existing infrastructure. It's mobile. We know that wells have characteristics that go up, down, over the course of life. We can move units in and out. And so it's transportable, and in all, it's really cost effective. And we will talk about what we think your returns will be. But if you take all those, our solution lends itself very nicely to global applications. We have had inquiries from as far away as New Zealand, Africa, Middle East. Everybody has a slightly different need. And that was what drove us to this flexible, scalable, modular type solution. So at this point, I want to introduce Dr. Michael Raymond, who's going to talk about the global impacts, and then we'll just continue from there.